Thank you very much, Trouble and Elioya, joined by Myrwn, Fresskowy, and of course Finn. Myrwn, we have to respond to that first. Your jungler's selling you out. You played 4.5 range champions this series. He says he wants you on Renekton in a perfect world. Is he just trolling? What's going on here?
I mean, I'm a really happy person when I play ranged. I think he just has to tank it and go back to Maokai duty for for some time, and then maybe I will play Renekton, but like...
I mean, you have a lot of evidence against him now. The evidence is in your favor.
Yeah, what changed? There's a question really to both of you. We can go one at a time. What changed between when we last saw you, when Casey was able to triumph, to where the performance you showed today? Because it felt very different. I was very skeptical coming to the week if the ranged counter picks that you're kind of known for were going to be enough. Apparently the champion pool is limitless. Like, what did you guys actually do in the off season to improve so quickly or to get back in form so quickly?
I mean, we just did a bootcamp in Madrid in the Movistar Center, and basically it was mostly a bootcamp for being ready mentally. I think it's what we liked the most last split and in also in spring, but I think it showed that we did a huge improvement. Like in our scrims, we're doing way better, and that makes that we learn way more, and I think we played way better than the last one. The KC series, the VDS series, like all of them, we played way better today.
Yeah, I think that's I mean, you beat G2, so it's
Yeah.
pretty safe to say that you played better. Fresskowy, what felt different for you today? Because I think that while a lot of people are going to look at the counter picks or the big crazy fights, you were very quietly doing really good stuff the entire series. The Galio game was really good. This Ahri performance here, one or two of the charms go wide, but that final charm on Caps is fantastic. Is this just a confidence thing? Is it a mental thing like Myrwn talked about, or was there something else that changed for you?
Yeah, I think it's mostly confidence, I would say. I mean, for sure, the bootcamp helped a lot. I think since we have a lot of Spanish players, they really enjoy Spain. I also played there for like 3 years, so obviously I enjoy the 10 days or how many days we were there. So I think we did a click finally in the bootcamp. I think everyone is playing way more confident and more calm, I would say. The first game we didn't really log in, but then it was better and better slowly, so I'm really happy that finally we beat them, yeah.
Shout out to the Movistar facility. Very good. Also played it for a year. It has great vibes. But blind picked Nidalee in game 5. Why? Please tell us. Like, how do you even end up with that?
I mean, I was really confident the whole series that I could pick whatever and I was going to win.
Yeah.
Like, I just saw how G2, like the first game, we got stomped. We were like full happy. And the next game, G2 losses, they are like full depressed.
Yeah. No, I saw the game 4 as well. I feel like you guys really had a mental advantage, which is very rare when you play against G2, because usually you play against G2 and no matter what happens, they're smiling and happy. But I think after game 4, you guys were smiling and they were looking very stressed.
Yeah.
You saw a lot of uncharacteristic mistakes from them. And I think it's kudos for bringing that Nidalee out game 5. That is...
Yeah, there's a lot of confidence and a lot of good moments from both of you. I want to go back to you, Fresskowy, briefly. Vex, another champion that we haven't seen in a long time. The second we were sitting here, armchair analysts that we are, anytime we watch a series, I suppose, because we sit in armchairs, we're like, Morgana, Vex, this is terrible. Then you're blocking the engages from Kennen. How practiced was this? Was this something specific into Kennen? Was there a specific angle that reason that you like to bring out the Vex here? Well, how do you feel about that pick?
We didn't really practice it much. I think we played a bit only, but I think we are just way more open-minded now. Like we used to be in first split. Like we don't really mind playing first-time champions in a way because, for example, we didn't practice a lot of stuff that we played today. We're really confident that it's gonna work out, and it trusted each other, so we just went for it.
Okay, I don't need you to tell me all the champions you first time, but Elliot also said in his interview that he was caught off guard by some of the champions that you guys picked today. Like, how much random stuff came out? Because I think everyone's assuming that you've been hiding in the Movistar facility, prepping every single one of the picks we saw today. How much is just brand new?
I mean, the Lulu we didn't scrim once. It was used yesterday. I just thought about it. I did 1v1s with Joya. And
Joya?
Yeah. I mean, no joke, Joya played 1v1. The matchups way better than many tops. I think he's just like talented. It's life. He's just jungle
unfair.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm stunned because this is kind of like, we knew this was the team that you could be in winter. You were so confident. You were so aggressive. Yeah, a couple hiccups here or there in mid to late game, and I think we still see some of them here.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. But it's insane to me that this has instantly turned around. I think any MDK fan probably would have said, we believe in them, they'll do this. But it's so crazy that all it took was this 10 days, a bit of training, a bit of practice to come back. How do you feel now when you look at Fnatic coming up ahead, opponent on the horizon? is anything beyond you? Do you feel like you guys can take down anyone, or is there still a lot more work to be done when it comes to individual improvement, when it comes to figuring out how you guys want to play the game?
I mean, I think since we beat G2 finally, we got really relieved as well because we didn't really beat them once in a best of 5 or best of 1. I'm not really sure if we beat them. I think never.
Only one game in the
only
final.
one game in the winter split. So I think since we beat them now, we should get a lot of confidence from it. So I don't think we should be scared of or anything of Fnatic. Sure, they 3-0 BDS, but I don't think they're as strong. So I think we can surely beat them. Yeah.
I'm ready, Finn. I'm just
so sad there was no Aurora today. I was so excited because I thought you would play it.
Yes,
I thought they would leave it up. It's so much fun. And it's so
I'm sorry,
broken,
Fresskowy. I knew they'd be here together. There's just so much top lane romance going on. I do want to know though, because Myrwn, credit to you, you are a key player of the series. I think incredibly well deserved. A lot of people on your team stood up today, but you had obviously one of the flashiest performances with all the unique picks you got out. But I know you probably feel pretty good. I want to know, Fresskowy, how do you feel about top lane today? How do you feel about Myrwn's performance? How do you feel about seeing this guy pick wacky stuff? We all get to practice in pro, or every pro gets to practice with Orns. You're one of the few guys in this league that has to practice with a ranged top laner, I feel like, every single game. How did you feel about what he brought today?
I'm really happy that we are playing these kind of things. I know he really enjoys it, and today he proved that he can play it really well, so I'm happy and proud for him because he did insane performance today. I think the Corki game, he carried a lot of fights alone, so I think he deserves it.
Thank you.
The Corki game I honestly forgot about, man. You've played, this has been such a long day of ranged top lane matchups. I forgot a Corki snuck in there, but that was a dominant game. You just solo took that man's tower.
I think the Corki game was my best game in LEC.
Yeah? Best game ever
Yes.
so far. You think you can top it next weekend versus Fnatic?
For sure.
You think Oscar is ready? Little Spanish top lane showdown for the sheer amount of range coming through?
Oscar for sure knows more about my picks because I've known him for many years, so.
Yeah. I hope. Do you think he's the kind of guy who will match you? Obviously, no giving away any actual scrim inside or secret takes. Is he a guy who's ready to go toe to toe, range v range?
I mean, some picks yes, but I think since he's in Fnatic, he's not playing that many champs. Like for example, in Superliga, when he was like in G2 Arctic, I remember he would play whatever he wanted, the weirdest champ of all, and just enjoy. But now, in Fnatic, you can see he's playing more Cassante, a lot of Ornn, Renekton.
Yeah, a little bit more limited. The normal life of a top laner.
Give
right,
it a
Finn?
few years, baby.
Give it a few years. He'll come to the dark side, man. When you just gotta keep proving him wrong.
Next year is so GG, man.
Well, again,
enjoys what it can.
I think the big thing for me when we look at the bracket is this is obviously incredibly exciting. You guys are guaranteed top 3. If the draw was different, you would technically be locked for Worlds already, but with G2 guaranteed 3rd seed, you're not quite there yet. You're one best of 5 away from Worlds. Generally, we keep it focused on the LEC and the LEC trophy, but is there any pressure on you guys? You played with so much confidence there. You stress at all about making or not making Worlds. Is this something you're thinking about, or is it just the next best of 5 that you're focused on right now? This guy.
I mean, I think we've been a lot of pressure these last 2 splits. That's why we underperform. I think now we change our mentality a lot. Like we just focus on enjoy the game and learn as much as we can from these best of 5s. Because today, for example, I think even if we would lose and we would perform still really well as a team, we would take it as a win. I think we want to learn as much as we can because there is still lower bracket, whatever. But obviously, our ultimate goal and the dream of most of us, I think, is go to Worlds. So I'm really looking forward for it because I really want to play there and learn as much as I can. Yeah.
Myrwn, for you, Worlds. I mean, you're probably going to say something similar that it's exciting.
Yeah.
Is there anything special for you about the potential of qualifying for Worlds?
Not really, like about pressure, I don't really feel it.
Yeah.
But I really want to play in Worlds because I want to play into the best players. I just want to scream into the players that I look every day. Like I do a lot of previews of King, I want to play into him.
That's hype.
Yeah.
I hope, Myrwn, that you're able to find that success so we can get a little bit of Myrwn Keen at Worlds. Regardless, congrats again, gentlemen, on the incredible win today. Any final words for the fans that have stuck with you? Again, Trouble highlighted it beautifully in the interview. A lot of people were very skeptical about how good you guys were going to be, about whether or not you should be here. A lot of salty fans from other teams upset that MDK qualified. Anything you have to say to the people that stood behind you, that were there, that always believed in MDK throughout the year? We have so many fans in the stadium today still cheering for you guys. Anything to say to them?
Thank you for the support and sorry for the longest games ever. 50-minute game. You're sorry for that?
Damn. Anything from you, Fresskowy, or you think you said it
Yeah,
well?
same. I mean, I'm surprised that there's a lot of people still believing in us because the last 2 splits didn't look as promising as the winter split, but I'm really happy that there's still people believing in us. So Yeah, I mean, sorry for disappointing for the last 2 splits, but I hope we're gonna make it to Worlds now, so yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to all the Mad Lions Koi fans who stayed faithful, and thank you everyone who watched today. Thank you, Finn, for joining me. Thank you to both of you as well. We're going to be back with BDS versus SK on Saturday next week, and G2 versus GX on Sunday. You're going to have to wait one more week if you want to see these guys versus Fnatic, but tune in either way. We'll see you there.
Supa, if Upset is more elo than you, that means he's better?
Yes.
Okay.
Basically, Javi, there is like 30 jungle better than you.
No, even more maybe, eh?
Taking Q-Flash and immediately they go in with the cease and desist as well! Oh, you just pull the trigger!
But look at where Fresskowy is pathing as well. He's pathing towards that red, so then he can come in with the hero's entrance and immediately lock them up! The exhaust coming down, Fresskowy! Came out of base and immediately knew his assistance was needed in top.
Tim is doing so much work in this fight, eats the dark binding, and caps with the red buff, picks up the triple!
Look this way.
Venga, cabrón! Go top.
He's dead.
Go top.
Top.
Oh, let's go!
Bro, I need your flash ult.
Yes, he missed it! Bro, he missed it!
You like that?
Yo, referee, opinion on that flash?
No spell shield. That's one, baby.
Wow,
Nice.
team game, guys.
Yeah, nice.
Nice. Oh my god, guys.
I go Drake,
I'm
okay?
already. I can kill one. Two.
Eres mejor, Varo.
Guys, do you think it's illegal me looking at Alvarez screen? I didn't see a rule that you can look at Alvarez screen.
I'm going, okay? We win, Supa.
Come on, these fights are so fun, no? Holy so much.
It's so fun, guys. I'm going now. I will do Driven, okay?
Okay, I can eat. Keep going.
Yes, we play so well! Oh my god! Fresco, your Arizon Prime!